Last week we've gone over some of the very, very basics. It was a bit of a slow start. And for those of you who've not seen module number one, just please either request something from our support staff or either speak to Rob or myself directly, and we'll make that link available to you. Definitely watch that first, because if you're going to just straight on jump onto this, you might be sort of left in the dark, and there might be some unanswered questions for you. There might be a few things here and there that might not make sense. So although the first module, is a slow start to things, it's definitely important. So I want every single one of you to go back if you've not watched it, or if you only watched it sort of half-minded, or you weren't fully present. Go and watch it. It's definitely gonna help you to make sense of module number two. So guys, Rob has got something really, really amazing today. Something that I've actually struggled with for quite some time. When you get into the business, you just start selling, you start signing people up, but you don't really know what's going on. You don't really know how you rank at bands or anything like that. And then I kind of struggled with it a bit until Rob has sat me down and he's taken me through a really straightforward strategy that he's developed to rank at bands really fast in Zija. So if there's some of you that's been a builder 500 or a builder for quite some time, you didn't know how to get to the next rank, definitely this is geared towards you guys. And then he's got some really, really, really amazing other techniques as well that he's going to share with you guys. So without further ado, Mr. Rob Glenn, take the stage, and we are looking forward to what you get to share with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dee, thank you very much. And guys, thank you for your time, for being here tonight. Tonight's a continuation from our module one. I hope you guys took the time to watch it, so you're not going to be lost in this one. As I said, we're going through a journey here, guys. We're taking you slowly through the steps that I believe is going to help you to succeed, but you need to apply. You need to act, and you need to take action. So, guys, have your pens and papers ready again tonight. If you haven't watched module one, hit us up and we'll get it out to you. Remember something, this isn't a race, guys. This is a journey. So learn as much as you can, but act on what you're learning, apply. So here we go. I'm trying to save you guys time and money, right? Anyway, can I just hear if you guys are okay? D, can you let me know if you can see my screen and hear me still? All right, great. I'm guessing everything's okay. Thumbs up. Yes, good stuff. All right, guys. So we're going to kick it off tonight. Module 2, show me the money. It's about the money, right? We're in business. Yes, we're helping people. We're changing lives. Fantastic. It's what we love doing. It's what drives me every day. People that know me know that about me. But we need to build a business here. We want to build residual income. So tonight we're learning about show me the money. A quick recap, what you missed out on or what you watched. We learned how to log into the back office, your Zija office, some key functions about the account, your ordering, your personal info, becoming active, very important. How to become active, how to order, how to enroll somebody, because you need to make some money, right? And that's the way it's done. Your list, very important. We're going to touch on that tonight. I told you guys, that list is going to be your future. So remember that. And what types of people we're targeting, right? We learned a few skills. Hopefully you guys have had a little time to read a bit about the product and the compensation plan, because we're going to lead on from there tonight. And then a very important skill and mindset you need to work on. And this is a journey again. By no means am I a professional, but I like to act and carry out my business that way because I'm growing. We're all growing. So we don't want posers. We don't want to be amateurs because that costs us money and time. We want to be professionals. So guys, and prospect ideas, cold market, warm market, and your social market, and the 3 Ps. That 3 Ps, I love that. That's gold. So guys, if you missed that, make sure to get the video and watch that, because then you can lead on from here. Now tonight, module 2, this is the checklist. You need your active candidate list. You need your list with you tonight, because you should have had a few names put on that list by now. Your login details, have them handy, a clean piece of A4 paper and pen, and your phone off or on silent, please, because I'm asking for complete focus for the next 30 minutes, just to invest the next 30 minutes in yourself. That's why you're here. Otherwise, why would you be sitting listening to me, right? So guys, let's kick it off. We're going to go to what I believe is the journey to fire your boss, because people that work always want to fire their boss. That's the image you get when you think of your boss, most people. So module 2 leads us closer to that journey of firing your boss, becoming financially independent and free, whether that's time you want, time with family, holidays, or being your own CEO. Because this is a business, let's not forget. Remember why you started this. Okay, so let's kick it off, guys. We spoke a bit about the holding tank, and I'm coming back to this because this is a vital part of the business. For me, it's a key player. It makes big impact. So you've got your tab on the left there, your accounts, when you log into your Zija office at the back. And there you can select your commissions, your payment method. You can see the green arrow there. It says edit. You click edit, and you can select how you want to receive your commissions from Zija, because we get paid in US dollars. It's paid weekly. So you can get it directly into your bank account. You just fill your details in there. You can apply for a Paylutions card, which is a card that pays us in US dollars, like a MasterCard, a Zija card, and an e-wallet account too, a virtual bank account. But you see underneath it in red, your binary placement. That's vital. If you go there and you click edit, select holding tank. I suggest this now. I'm not telling you what the rest is for and all of that, because guys, this is going to be a way you sign some big fish, right? Catch the big fish. So change it to holding tank and save it. That's it. You're done there. Your next step would be now in your holding tank, because from your holding tank, you're going to be recruiting people into your business through the enrollment we did on module 1, and they're going to end up here. Holding tank is accessed under view my team. You see where the arrow is that says holding tank. When you click that, on your right, you see the picture with the arrow pointing towards the names. Those people are in my holding tank, for example. Okay. So what it is, a holding tank is like people you register and they go into a room, and you've got the whole week, which is Friday. The cycle ends every Friday, midnight, to place these people in your organization. Now, this is a powerful recruiting tool. This is why I said put everyone in your holding tank till the end of the week, because this is how it's going to work. I'm going to give you some ideas how you can use this. You don't have to, guys, but I'm telling you now this works. For example, you've been prospecting a gentleman that's very influential. You know he can open big doors for you in this business, whether he can reach millions with your product, he can generate a lot of money for himself, his family, and you in this business, and he's playing hard to get. He's on the fence. So what do? We have a chat with this gentleman. We're like, listen, sir, say now his name is John. We'll say, listen, John, I'll tell you what, you're indecisive of getting started, right? This is what I'm going to do for you. I will help you today to get your business started. I'll help you right now. John's not going to be sure on what you're talking about. So you're going to tell him like this, right, get started, get on a Builder 150 pack. So you're earning 25% commission, because I'm going to build this business regardless, right? He's going to understand that, of course. And then you're going to tell him, I've got currently 3 people in my holding tank. I will give you those 2 people and place one under one of them, or I'll give you all 3 people so you can get your business started today. You're active, you're qualified, you're making money, you're getting paid. What do you think John's going to say? He's not going to think twice, is he? He's done nothing, and he's getting paid, and he's going to get commission, and his business is going to start going. Once that happens, you've opened the door. Because remember something in this industry, yes, you've got a prospect in front of you, but you need to find leads and fish through your business partners and current members in your team to grow your organization. Go as deep as you have to. Some people don't believe, oh, I'm not going to work with someone who's been recruited by someone else, but whatever. Guys, do it. Trust me. It's going to pay you tenfold. They all need help. So, guys, that's how you use the holding tank. So now John's in. I give him all 3 of these people. John gets paid. He's happy. He's doing the business. And that's okay. That counts for volume for me anyway. So I get paid. And I got what I want. John got what he wanted. He's active, qualified. Ching, ching. So that's how you use the holding tank. And that's why I suggest you use it. It can help you out. And you don't even have to tell them. If you've got even 2, you can say, listen, say now, you guys can see I've got 3 at the moment. So let's say I say to John, listen, I've got 2 guys for you. That's okay. I'll put John in and put 2. I've still got 1 guy spare. Let's say I meet another guy, Peter, tomorrow, and I say, Peter, listen, let me get you started. I've got 4 people now, because John, I haven't placed John yet, right? He's in my holding tank too, don't forget. So I've actually got 4 people now, including John. So I'm going to say, listen, Peter, I've got 4 people. Peter's the bigger fish. So I'm going to say, Peter, I've got 4 people. I'm going to place you right there, and I'm going to get your business started for you with 4 people. What do you say? Let's get going. Peter's game. He's in. He's ready to rock and roll with you. And that's how you use a holding tank, guys. It is powerful. Trust me. Try and figure it out. Listen to this over and over. just understand it is a powerful tool for you to use in this industry, a very powerful tool. Right, but you're only going to build one leg, right? You're not going to put this all in his business because then you're building his business forever for him. So you help him out, but you got to be smart. We're going to cover stuff like that in depth later on, but that'll help you for now. So, guys, show me the money, the basic binary. Binary means two, buy. Your left and your right, right? Those are the only two legs you've got in your organization. By now, you would have seen this, I'm sure, and you would have understood a little bit what your structure looks like. To the right, far right image is what the system actually looks like when you log into your genealogy and you click genealogy, where the arrow is on the left-hand side. That's what you're going to see. That is your business. That goes way, way, way down. It's to infinity, right? And that's team commission, all of that. And you're getting 10% forever. So it's great. It's fantastic. Now, let me explain something. Each personally enrolled person you enroll should be placed either on the outside right or outside left in your tree. As the image in the middle shows, you've got two legs, left and right. You place the first one on your left, the second one you bring in on your right. You're active now. You're qualified to start making money. You're ready to rock and roll. Do not place people on the inside. Where you see the crosses, I would not sponsor people in those positions because you will not be paid. You are building that person's business for them effectively. And I'll explain how that works. Let's say number one, Peter comes in, right? And I sponsor the guy under Peter to his left, under number one to the left, that open space. I sponsor him there for Peter because I said I'm going to build his business, all those other guys. That's great. But if I start putting them where their X's are, that means I'm building Peter's whole business for him. You don't want to be doing that. So that's why I say always when you are sponsoring people, put them on the left side or the right side, on the weaker leg. The leg which has the less volume. You're putting people that side. That's why I use the holding tank. You've got the whole week to look at this. And Friday you can sit down and say, right, my left leg is a little bit weak. It's got only 2,000 volume and my right leg's got about 3,000. So let me put all my sponsored people down the left side. That'll bring it up to the right so I can match check and get paid. Again, if you're not too sure what I'm saying about all this match check and that, we're going to cover this in depth. But this is stuff you should be up to speed with around about now, not too deep, but around about now you should understand what I mean by the left and right legs and where you should be placing people. So guys, that is the genealogy. That's how you see your genealogy, which is your whole team. You'll see people in there you don't know. It's because someone above you is putting people down their left leg or their right leg. So don't worry. It's good for you. You're getting paid on that stuff. So don't be shocked if you see someone that's from Hong Kong or somewhere else and you don't know them. They've been put there by the person above you because you are either their left leg, their right leg, or their weaker leg. So they're building that leg. So enjoy that benefit. That's the beautiful thing about the binary. Great. So how do we get paid? This is an important question because we want to make money, right? Of course we do. So guys, I've put a basic little slide here together on somebody who's coming to the business who's an active 150 or above. Active 150 is they've bought product of point value to 150 points, and that makes them eligible for 25% commission going forward. You should also understand this a little. We did touch on it. So if you come in on 40 points, you're active for only 10% commissions on fast start, which is your weekly pay on everybody you bring in the business. You're only making 10% if you're an active 40. If you're an active 75, you make 15% commission fast start once a week, right? On someone you enroll that is on product, you're making 15% commission if you're an active 75 personal volume points on product. But I suggest 150. 150 pays you 25% commission on all your effort. Guys, there's no point if you're going to do the business and you're going to get paid on selling the same thing. Why get paid 10% when you can get paid 25% for the same thing? It doesn't make sense to me. And if you want to build a business and make money, I would suggest doing an active 150. I'm going to give you some ideas on that because it would be silly that you and I are going to speak to the same person, but I will make 25%, you will only make 10. If you're a business builder, that's terrible. That's half, less than half. You know what I mean? So that's why I suggest 150. And this is going to be an example of someone who's an active 150, right? So we've got Debbie on the left. She's come in. You've enrolled Debbie as your personally enrolled sponsor. Yeah, you're the sponsor. You've enrolled her. She's bought product up to the point value of 500, right? So that's Debbie done. She's your first person. You find Sue now. Sue's a business builder. She's dynamite. We get these people in the business, a few of them. I'm one of them. Dee's one of them. Obed, that's on the line, is one of them too. There's actually a lot of you guys out there. So even the 500 builder. So now Sue's in there. She buys products to the value of 1,000 point value. So we got John. He's your third person. He goes in under 150. That's good for him. We got Dee, my man there, 1,000 PV. He's all in. And we got Peter, who's coming on 75 personal volume points on product, right? So that's your guys. I'm using 5 of them as an example. This can be infinity, guys. You can enroll as many as you want. In fact, I suggest you do. I strongly suggest you do, because Fast Start commission is paid weekly on your weekly efforts, and it is great money. The bonuses are fantastic. Okay, so we've got that example. Now let's see what it looks like into figures. So here we go, some numbers when you take action, because that's what it's about. It's all good to see the plan, but you have to take action, right? So you're an active 150, you're getting 25% fast start commissions paid once, right? You paid once when you introduce someone that percentage. Thereafter, on their orders, you are paid 10% commission residually forever. As long as they're buying product in your business, you are getting paid 10%. This is why we do this business and build a network. Right? Whether you're a stay-at-home mom, you're a business owner, you're retired, whatever, this is the reason network marketing is so successful. Now, guys, I've put together a little pack for you to understand how you can promote and push and build your business with active 150s, because this module is geared to build the 500 ranks and build the 1,000 ranks. If you can duplicate this, duplication is obviously the key, as you know. If you can duplicate this in your business, you're going to go fast and very high very quickly. So guys, what I suggest is you promote the picture to the right. You can see there's 2 cases of Zango, and we've got a promotion at the moment actually, which is a case of Zango and 2 boxes of Super Mix, which have 8 sachets in each. So that's automatically 100 points there. And if you buy an additional case, which will bring you up to 165 PV per point value, that's 2,377 Rand 76 cents, right? That is your investment. That's it. That brings you to 25% commission. You're in a business, don't forget, right? That is your investment. That is all. Now you want to get your return. I get that. Don't forget, we've just signed all those people up that we spoke about. Debbie, Sue, John, Dee, and Peter. Right? They were on your list. You spoke to them. You've learned some skills. We're going through the coaching as well. Now you've signed up Debbie. Boom. She bought the 500 PV. You get 25% commission of that. How much is that? It's 1,375 Rand. You get paid that next week Friday into your bank account. Your second person you sign up was Sue, 1,000 PV. What's 25% of that? 2,750 Rand paid to you next week Friday. And so on. John, 150 points, you get 412 Rand and 50 cents for John. D, he bought a big pack, that guy. He's a builder. He bought 1,000 pack. You're getting 2,750 Rand of that commission paid to you next Friday. And we got Peter over there. He bought a 75. That's good. He's a consumer. We love them. So you're getting 206 Rand and 25 cents on that. Your total for 5 people you've brought in your business in a week, you can do this, right, is 7,493 Rand commission, fast start. That is your profit in your pocket. That is unreal. For an investment on return, you don't see stuff like that, guys. That is how serious this business is. If you take action, if you treat it like a business, remember, not a lottery ticket, you can make this sort of money weekly. If you can better that, you're going to make double that. So this gives you a guideline on why I'm saying come in at an active 150, get your 25% commission, because you're going to do this anyway. Whether you do it now or the next 5 years, the next 10 years, you're going to do this. So why not make the sort of money if you're doing this, okay? But guys, I've got something more exciting to show you next, because this ends on the 27th of October 2017. ZJ have done something fantastic for us, and I'm grateful for this because it just does not happen, right? A lot of you know about it in our team. It's a 50%, right? Faster. So guys, this is what's going to happen. This is a business you're selling, don't forget, right? It's a business, guys. When someone goes to open a coffee shop or a franchisee or whatever, that's going to cost hundreds and thousands of rands, not this business. and you don't have wages, you don't have rent, you don't have none of that to worry about. So guys, this is what's happening. You're buying the 1,000 pack. You saw some of our people did that before. I've done this in the beginning, and that's how it's worked fantastic for me. It's paid me well. Dee's done it. A lot of people have done this in my organization. So you get 50% commission. It's not heard of. Half goes to you, half goes to the company, right? This is only until the 27th of October. It's paid once for all your personally enrolled people for 24 weeks. That's 3 months, guys. You've got up until the 27th to sign people up on this. As of the 27th, that's the last day they can enroll at an active 1,000 or 500. And then they will get 3 months, 50% commission. Thereafter, their first period, they can go to a 150, active 150. They don't have to always buy this pack every month, so don't worry. But look at this. This is unreal. You signed Debbie up on 500. You signed up Sue on 1,000. You signed up John on 150. You signed up D on 1,000. You signed up Peter on 75. Remember? So for Debbie's, you're getting paid 2,750 rand. For Sue's, you're getting paid 5,500 rand commission, guys. Right? For John, you're getting 825 rand. For D, you're getting another 5,500 rand. For Peter, you're getting 412 rand 50. You've made in a week, if you can do this in a week, 14,987 rand and 50 cents. That's your commission. That's going to pay for you to buy in on 16 cases of juice, just about, right? But guess what? Now you've got 16 cases of juice. Your product's being paid for. That value of 16 cases of juice is valued at 22,400 rand. If you're selling each bottle retail at 350, your profits now is 37,000 rand, 387 rand and 50 cents. Do you guys understand what sort of money that is? And you can do that in a week. That is serious money. Serious money. Nobody gets paid that sort of money in any business, any profession, unless you're skilled, I believe, with a long shot. Because you're looking at close to 100 and what's that for? It's 160 grand, 140 grand between there a month. That is unreal. So guys, that's the power of building this business fast like that. You get paid a lot of money. You treat this like a business, and you're out there. You can sell those bottles. You can promote them. You can give them away to family for gifts for Christmas. You want people on your product, don't forget. You want to help people too, but you don't want to be too generous. You understand? So take it easy. It costs you a lot of money, but this is a business, don't forget, right? We're building a business. We're building you to your dreams, to that place where you find financial freedom and time to do whatever you want to do in life. And this is going to get you there. 100% hands down. We're doing it. We're doing the deal, so it's working. And I recommend you push this while you can, because it's not going to happen again. Right. So with ranks and bonuses, guys, when you go for gold, which is what we're doing here, this module is going to push you for Builder 500, Builder 1000, remember, which is automatically going to push you above the ranks. If you duplicate this, plug your team into this, teach this to your team. That's the only way, right? We need to educate people and we need to teach them. That is how this works. So you get ranks in this industry. We went through a few earlier. You get bonuses, cash incentives. And I know a lot of you love Mercedes-Benz. Okay, I used to be a BM fan, but I'm in love with Mercedes. Look at those things. Look at that nice yellow AMG right over there. That's a beauty. Guys, if you get to a certain rank from gold onwards, Zija will give you $400 a month for that Mercedes-Benz you want, right? It's unreal. We get bonuses, $20,000 cash bonuses on certain ranks we achieve on Black Diamond rank. And there on rank after rank, you're getting paid more cash incentives. Destination trips, you can see the images, guys. This is teams. I've had the pleasure of spending 5 years, and in those 5 years, traveling to countries with teams, people all over the world, like-minded individuals on your journey, and it is beautiful. It's beautiful, and I want this for all of you, and that's why we're doing this. That's why we're putting these modules together, because teamwork makes the dream work. There's no doubt about that. And together, we're going to go to the top. There's no doubt about that either. So guys, I mean, we get leadership check pools as well. I forgot to tell you that when you become a leader, because leaders are readers, right? Read, educate yourself. When you become a leader, you get a check match pool, which means your check gets matched. So your check's pretty much double. We paid residually, guys. While you're sleeping, you're on a holiday, you're doing vacating, whatever, your business is growing and building because you've plugged the people into the system. They're learning just like you are. they're duplicating, and they're taking action. Guys, one of my favorite things, and this I learned of an audio and a book I was reading by Eric Worre. Plan, do, review your list. We need to get that list out now. Now's the time. We're looking at your future. So grab your list and have a little look at it. Look at those names on there. Look at the people you've hopefully contacted and try to show them your pitch, right? So your plan, do, review works like this. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. We all know that. So if we do not prepare ourselves, we're destined for failure. It's simple as that, guys. That is the truth. Now, with this simple little plan, do, review, I believe it's worked for me. I've applied it and it works. Eric Worre has applied it very successfully. So you make your plan, you do your plan, review your results, good or bad, right? To see how you can do better next time. Then you make your plan again, you do that better plan, you review your results again to see, no matter how good they are, guys, you must be critical on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, but you've got to be critical. You've got to let people tell you what's right, what's wrong. Don't, remember, detach yourself emotionally from the outcome. You're here learning, you're developing, you're growing, right? Never stop applying plan, do, review. You will eventually become an expert through trial and error. That is no doubt a fact right there. Plan, do, review, guys. Remember that. PDR. I love this. I live by it, and it works 100%. Do it, learn it, and apply it, teach it, because it's going to be the difference, guys, in your industry, in your future, in your career, in this journey you're on, in the people's lives you're going to touch, because you're going to touch thousands of lives, don't forget. That's what we do. This is a people's business, right? We have to reach out to the masses, to the people. That's the thing. That's what we're doing here. So I'm going to give you some, don't get stumped, I call it. Some tips on people have asked me in the week. They have a few challenges with a few questions they've been faced. How do they deal with this? And that is what this is about. So guys, I'm going to give you a few things here. I might not get to all of these, but I'm going to go through a few of them quickly. You get, I don't have time. You get that a lot, right? Now, there's what I'm going to say here, you can use in mostly all of these. The guys can say, oh, I don't have time. You can say, really? I know. I had that problem too, but I found a way. Are you willing to listen to how I found a way? More than likely, they're going to give you the opportunity to listen to you, right? I don't have money. I hear that often. That's okay. That's what I do. I show people how to make money. Are you willing to sit down with me and have a little listen? I can show you how we can make a few extra bucks a week for you, part-time. They're going to say yes, right? That's expensive, isn't it? I hear this a lot. There's a lot of ways to deal with this, guys. You know, you cannot put a price on your health. That is the hands-down rule. And people get lost with reality, what it is, what their health means to them, right? You've got to try and understand how sick are they, how much is that costing them, and let them know that this is a natural supplementation. This is going to benefit you in the long run. It may cost you some money now, but if you're going to get the results you want, is that going to matter to you? They're going to say no, because they've tried everything probably, right? So let them try. Say, look, you've got nothing to lose. You've tried everything. Give it a try. I believe in it. I'm still going to do this, and I'm sure that this is work. There's a lot of scientific studies and evidence out there for you to have a look at. So those are one of them. Right. So I hope you guys are taking notes here, because some of the stuff can come in very vital to you. What's in it for me? Of course. Well, that's an easy one to answer. What's in it for you? I can show you what's in it for you, but how much time are you willing to give me? What do you want to have from this? How much do you want to make? That's your counter to that. Because then you can find out how serious this person is, and if he's being realistic, or if he's just a tire kicker, just pushing your buttons, trying to test you. Because people will do that. They will try and question you to make you, to stump you. That's why I say, because they don't want to seem an easy target, or they're just going to be sold easily. So get used to that, right? So where does mangosteen come from? I've missed one. I'll go back to that now, but let's deal with the mangosteen first. Where does mangosteen come from? It comes from Southeast Asia, Thailand, Malaysia, these countries. It grows wild there. It's called the queen of fruits. It's been used traditionally for centuries as a traditional medicine. So there's a lot of studies on the internet about it, right? People will ask you this stuff. Does it really work? Well, let me tell you this. Zango is patent. The juice has a patent number. We've been around for 16 years. You cannot fool someone with a product that long. I'm sorry. We're not all that silly. Maybe once or twice, shame on you, but no, not the third time, right? We won't be doing that. So let's have a look. What else do we have here? Pyramid scheme. Let me go back to that, because this is one that scares people to hear. I don't mind it anymore, because you got to remember something else. Don't get angry when you hear this word. You're like, oh, well, it's not a pyramid, because people do that. Don't get offensive, guys. People are ignorant. They don't really understand even what a pyramid scheme is. Because the truth is this, guys. I can tell you right now, the world, the corporate world, is a pyramid scheme. You will never make it at the top and make the money the boss makes. You will always work for the manager work for the CEO, and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? That is a pyramid scheme, the corporate world. It is all on titles and whatever. I don't believe that it's correct. But anyway, network marketing is the future. It's the best, in my opinion. I don't want to be one-sided, but I've been in both, and that's why I'm saying that. Is it a pyramid scheme? Well, a pyramid scheme is illegal, right? So no, I wouldn't be involved in something illegal, is my answer. We're registered with the DSA, the Direct Selling Association, and you can't be registered with them if you're running an illegal pyramid scheme company. We've been around for over 10 years. We're proven, we're legit, and everything is registered and trademarked and licensed and so on. So there's no funny business here, right? And you can also ask them, what do you think a pyramid scheme is, so you can open their mind a bit, right? So that's the way it goes. Now, does it really work? As I told you, we've done that. Why can't I buy this over the counter? This is a good question, because you will be asked this. Because it's a direct marketing product. It's giving us individuals an opportunity to grow and build our dreams, create jobs, create businesses, networks. That's why. And it's more valuable that way. Remember that. You guys have got assets, the golden goose. So just keep that in mind. It's the number one sold mangosteen product in the world, and it can't even be bought in a shop. So it says something about our product, right? What support do you have as a sponsor if I join your organization? You need to tell them about the training we do, the meetings we do. We plug them in, we get them involved. That's what sort of support we show them, right? How long have you been in the industry? If you've been in the industry long, great. Tell them, I've been 5 years. I've seen this. I've done that. Don't oversell it, but let them know that you're the real deal. If you're new, man, I haven't been in long, but I'm excited. I see where I'm going with the future. My friend Johnny over there, he's been in 5 years. You must come and speak to him. That's what sort of stuff you tell people, right? So how long has your product been on the market? As I told you, Zango Juice has been around 16 years. And other Zija products have been around roughly just over 10, so it's been around long. Now this question here, have your products been approved by the FDA? The FDA, the Federal Drug Authorities or Association, right? Guys, this is not a drug. We do not have products that have drugs in. They are natural products. So, for example, the Zango mangosteen, it's a juice, a natural juice. It's got medicinal benefits, which can be backed up by science, doctors, you know what I mean? So, no, it doesn't need to be approved by the FDA because it's a juice. There's no drugs in here. So, guys, I hope those little don't get stumped help you out, and they help me out. I'll be honest with you, they helped me out a lot in the beginning, and you can adapt these. You can use them, don't use them, change wordings, whatever you like. Remember, my hope is here is just to guide you. I want you to become as independent as soon as possible from your finances, from everything in your life. You must be independent, and that's what this is all about. The sooner you become independent, the better for me, the more successful we're all going to be, and the more lives we're going to change. So that's the goal with these modules. So guys, I love this. Mr. Jim Rohn, my man. Don't let your learning don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. This is powerful, guys. Very powerful. I'm a big believer in action. People like to talk. You're going to hear all sorts of things. I've heard a lot of stuff, but action is key, guys. We're going to wrap it up in a couple minutes, so just hang tight. Guys, if you're not willing to take action, nothing's going to change, and that is the truth. If you don't act, nothing changes, right? When action changes, things change, right? So you can't keep doing the same thing every day and hoping for a different result. It doesn't work that way. This module as well is going to help us grow as individuals. Your self-development is going to grow. Your people skills are going to grow. But you're going to have to apply them. They're of no value to you, and I'm offering no value to you if you do not apply some of these methods, try them out, and adapt them, guys. So please, I ask of you, take action. Act on what you're going to do. Act on your list. Act on your visions. Remember your why. And always make sure your why is intense. If not, intensify it. Find something stronger that intensifies your why. So guys, I love this guy, Mr. Jim Rohn. Read some of his stuff. You guys will be blown away. Okay, so guys, we're wrapping up. The next live webinar will cover building with purpose, duplication, and how we're going to get things going. Some binary tricks for the back office. We're going to show you some little tricks. We can show you how to make a little extra money. Some commissions. We're going to talk about ranks, part 2. We're going to go into how we achieve these ranks on volumes and so on like that. And then that includes how to make 10,000 US a month. So I've got some info for you on that. I'm sure that piqued your interest there. 10,000 US a month, right? And your vision board, guys. If you don't have a vision board or a dream board, I strongly recommend you get one up. Put some pictures on what sort of house you would like to live in one day, car you would like to drive, where you would want to be, just things that you really want. Envision them every day, look at them, believe it, feel it, and it's going to come. I'm telling you now. And we're going to talk about distractions, guys, types of people. There's different color codings for people. We all know that, but I've got a great little method to share with you, which I learned from a gentleman, high earner in Zango in Utah, when I was out there. So actually, sorry, in Cancun, Mexico, on a holiday trip with Zango. Yes, so that's powerful stuff, valuable stuff. And distractions, guys, we've got them every day. Time thieves. We're going to talk about those time thieves. Guys, again, I thank you so much for your time, for adding value to yourselves, because that's what you've done. Start building your dreams today before someone else hires you to build theirs, right? Don't be a slave to the wage, guys. Fire your boss. D and everybody on tonight, thank you for your time, guys. I hope it added value to you. And stay tuned for module 3. We're going to go into some nice little things for you guys, take you to the next level, build you to the road to builder 500, builder 1000, and gold, baby. Guys, have a good night. Stay blessed, all of you. Thank you for your time, and take care.
Rob, thank you so much. It's been jam-packed, guys. Rob has done a great show for us. He's been really cramping everything, trying to stick around the 40-minute mark, staying respectful of all your time. So we got a couple of questions, Rob, if you don't mind
Sure.
just answering them. Rita was asking to explain a bit more about the pyramid scheme. I think you've handled that in great detail,
Right.
so we don't really have to go into that. But then Nelly was saying if we can please spend a little bit more time on how the ranks work. So I don't know if you want to pull up your screen, your back office, maybe show them the points, the 2 legs, what they need to do, what the requirement is according to Zija, maybe from a builder 500 to rank.
Right, sure, I can do that.
To what it takes to go to a builder 1000. I think there's a lot of people struggling with that. So if we can maybe just touch on that for 2 minutes, that'll be great.
Sure, we were going to cover this in the next module 3, but let's quickly go over it tonight. We can stop the recording we can stop the recording from prior to this, but keep the feed live for everyone who's online. So we give them a little something extra tonight. Right, so yeah, really important. All right, so let's have a look here. We want to check our back office. If there's anything else, just have them ready for me, D.
Okay, I'll check out the questions. Right. Guys, if there's questions, pop them through on the chat right now, and then I'll make sure that Rob try and get around to every one of them.
We've only got 20 minutes. We don't have to stay on for all the 20 minutes, but we've got 20 minutes until the cut, so get in what you can.
If there's anything that's holding you guys back, now's the time to ask the question, because you're going to get an answer for that question. You don't have to struggle with it or try and find the answer elsewhere.
If it's not covered, we will cover in the module 3. Right, so this is your guys' back office. Can you all see mine? Just D, let me know if you can see mine, please.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Fantastic. Right, so we've been through everything in module 1. We're going to go to commissions. Firstly, when you want to check your ranks, it says ranks and commissions, right? So you're going to click that, your rank and commission. It's going to open your rank and commission. You can see now this is on a weekly basis, guys. I'm at the moment only qualifying for bronze, it tells me here. So my current pay rank this week is bronze. I'm being paid as a bronze at the moment. And what's today? Tuesday, yeah. So I've got the whole week till Friday to get this up to platinum, right? To where my pin rank is, which is that. That's what our goal is. Even higher, emerald, diamond, and so on. So that's what you should see when you click that. It'll tell you what you currently paid at, what level in the business, what your next pay level will be after bronze, and on average, what you can make at that level. So when I'm a silver, my weekly average will be about $523, my monthly around $2,000. That's fantastic money, guys, at a silver level. That's fantastic. And your requirement is very minimal to become a silver, right? It's 2,500 volume on your right leg, your group volume, not just you, this is your team, right? And it's 2,500 volume on your right leg, your team volume, right? And it goes on your weaker leg. So at the moment, this leg is under by what's that, 1,000 points, right? To make me a silver. As soon as this matches that, I'm a silver. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And on top of that, it will show you here what your requirements are to reach silver. You remain active with at least 75 PV, which I am. I've met it. Congratulations. You've got 2 personally enrolled people, which are 75 PV or higher. Yes, I have. I've got at least 1 builder 500. At the moment, I do. Great. I've got a minimum. No, that doesn't right because I'm missing one, right? You see that? So I've got a minimum, yes, on this leg of over 25, but I don't here yet. So this is behind. Do you understand? So that's why I'm not a silver yet. I'm a bronze. Your ranks are right at the bottom here. You start as a builder. You become a builder 500. So let's look at how to become a builder 500. What's the requirements? Right. So to be a builder 500, you paid roughly $136, which is great money if you're not working, and monthly it's good money too. You need to be an active 75. Remember how to be active, module 1. So I've met that requirement, great. I need to have 2 personally enrolled people on at least 75 PV or higher. I've done that. This is all in module 1, right? And I need a minimum of 500 on each leg. On one of my legs, my minimum level must be 500 or higher, which they are. So I'm qualifying now, right? Then at Builder 1000, it's exactly the same thing. It tells you to the right, you need 1,000 on each leg minimum, and you qualify for Builder 1000, and so on, right? Was that good enough? Did we cover that, my friend?
Yeah, it seems everyone is clear on that. Thank you so much, Rob.
Great. Any other questions while I'm in the back office? Or anything else that anybody wants to be answered question-wise? Was that okay, LCD?
Rob, can I just share something quickly?
Yes, tell me.
All right, guys. So we had an incident this week where we enrolled somebody into the organization, and that person has gone ahead and the person was firing for a while, recruiting some people, and then the person just kind of went dormant. We then later on realized that there was no volume firing down the leg of one of the new recruits, which is also a really dynamic person who's taking the business really, really serious. All right, so if you find that you are on an inside leg somewhere and there's no other volume